Hello, hello. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, GPT. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I overslept. I'm late. I'm very late. Ah, I regret. There are two type of mistakes, and you know, there that's mm, acceptable mistakes and unacceptable mistakes. I think I made unacceptable mistakes. For today's morning. I overslept. I wake up nearly 5 a.m. and I turned off my cell phone's alarm. So I slept again and I missed it. I miss I wake up uh, by my coworker's phone call. I'm really sorry about that. So I am late and I feel really sorry about that.
Your introduction is clear, but to make it more natural and concise, here's a polished version. Hello, everyone. I apologize for being late. I overslept this morning, and I realize that's a pretty serious mistake. I normally wake up at 5 a.m., but today I turned off my alarm and accidentally fell back asleep. I only woke up because my coworker called me. I'm very sorry for the delay, and I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. This way, you're expressing your apology and explaining the situation without too many repetitions. In English, it's also common to keep apologies simple to help the conversation move forward smoothly.
Okay, okay.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Never mind. I didn't say anything. I really appreciate your kind support to refine my speaking. However, I usually wake up for 5:40 5 uh 45 a.m. That is my alarm setting. That is my alarm setting, and today I automatically wake up at 5:15 and I turned on my alarm because I think I can wake up early before my alarm is working. So I turned off my alarm, but I couldn't. I missed. Uh, I I mean I slept again after turn off my alarm. I woke up when I received my phone call from my coworkers because I promised I promised him to commute together by using my car. I really sorry about that. Anyway, without further delay, let's get started. I want to practice my own speaking time today. Anyway, I want to keep up with I want to keep up with you.
No problem. Here's a refined version that keeps your main points but flows a bit more naturally. Thank you so much for your support in helping me improve my speaking. Normally, I wake up at 5:45 a.m. Today, though, I woke up early at 5:15 and thought I could get up before my alarm went off. So I turned it off, but ended up falling back asleep. I only woke up when my coworker called, since I'd promised him we'd carpool together. I'm really sorry about the delay, but without further delay, let's get started. I'd like to focus on practicing my speaking today, and I'm looking forward to keeping up with you. This keeps the focus on your story and smoothly transitions into starting the meeting. I think your speaking is really coming along well.
Okay. Thank you for your kind comment. Okay. Without further delay, let's get started. First, I want to make it clear that I'm just a student, not a teacher. This YouTube channel is not about teaching English to someone else. It's simply to show my own English speaking practice journey. The purpose of this channel is to demonstrate that even elderly person like me, even older learners like me, who don't use English daily lives, can still learn to speak English.
You're doing great. Here's a version that sounds a bit smoother and keeps your tone clear and friendly. All right, let's dive in. First, I want to
Listen carefully. As I told you before, this is my repetition time. This is my speaking practice time. So unless there are significant errors, you don't need to give me defined version of my speaking. So I make my speech clear. I want to speak as much as I can possible. This is my speaking practice time. Do you understand?
got it. I understand you want to focus on speaking naturally without too many interruptions for corrections. I'll just listen and only jump in if there's something major. Keep going. You're doing well.
Okay, listen carefully. I'd like to share something with you. When I first started practicing English about 9 months ago, even 20 minutes or 30 minutes uh, felt 30 minute session felt very long. But now that I'm used to it, even 90 minute practice session is too short. These days, even though my practice time has extended, I say again, even though my practice session has extended, it feels shorter than before. Do you understand? We don't, I think we don't have time. We don't have time. I have so much to say. I have so much to say. So, without further delay, let's get started. I want to move on to my practice time. I prepared many dialogues, many English contents to read and repeat to myself to understand.
Yes, I totally understand. When you first start, even a short practice session can feel long, but as you get used to it, the time flies by, even with longer sessions. It sounds like you've really built up your stamina and comfort level with English. It's great that you have so much motivation and so much you want to say. Let's dive into your practice time. I'm ready to listen to your dialogues and help you as needed.
Did you get the chance to review my number 35 workplace conversion examples for APQT meeting? I want to have dialogue time. Conversation practice time with you. I gonna be take the role of David, and you take care of rest of the role. Do you understand? Uh, I suggest to you we have role play time for this short dialogue for APQP meeting. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. You want to do a role play based on the workplace conversation examples for the APQP meeting, and you'll play the role of David. I'll take care of the other roles. Also, just to confirm, the meeting you mentioned is for APQP, Advanced Product Quality Planning, right? If so, I'm ready whenever you are. Let's start.
Okay. GPT, listen carefully. Do not take too seriously for this dialogue. It's just a simple dialogue. It's just a simulation dialogue. So, it's not a real story. So don't take it too seriously. Okay. Are you ready? Are you all set to go?
Got it. I won't take it too seriously, just keeping it light and focused on practice. I'm all set and ready whenever you are.
Okay, okay, okay. Let's get started. Okay, here I go. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining APQP meeting today. We are here to discuss the status of our project and ensure that everything is aligned for the next page. Let's start with a quick overview of where we are.
Good morning, David. Thanks for kicking things off. Let's do that. Could you begin by summarizing the current progress and the timeline for the remaining phases?
Okay, I got it. I think you are doing great. It's my turn again. Certainly. We've completed the design verification and tooling is currently in production. As for the timeline, we are on track for the prototype submission by the end of this month, and we expect to move to PPAP by mid next month.
That sounds good. Have there been any significant challenges during the design or tooling stages?
There were a few issues with material availability, but we've resolved them, and there's no impact on the timeline. We are also performing some additional validation tests to ensure the product meets all of your specific specific specification. I mean, your specific standards.
That's reassuring to hear. For the validation tests, are there any specific areas you're focusing on?
Yes, we are paying extra attention to the durability testing. We've seen some minor variations, but nothing outside the acceptable range. We will be finalizing those tests within the next week. I speak one more time. We've seen some minor variations, but nothing outside the acceptable range. We'll be finalizing those tests within the next week.
Understood. Could you provide us with the results of those tests once they're available?
Of course, certainly, of course. We'll send you the final results as soon as they are ready. We'll make sure everything is documented in the control plan as well. Uh, for my repetition, let me speak one more time. Of course, certainly, absolutely. I will send you. I will send the. I will send the test results. I will send the test results. I will send the test results as soon as they are ready. We'll make sure everything is documented in the control plan as well. We'll make sure everything is documented in the control plan as well. Control plan is one of the most important document for our overall project. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. The control plan is indeed crucial for ensuring that all project requirements are thoroughly documented and tracked. Thank you for making it a priority to share those results and keep everything well documented.
Okay. Thank you for your kind comment. And it's your turn again. You go next.
Great. Thank you, David. Let's move on to the PPAP submission. Do you anticipate any risks or delays when it comes to the documentation or sample submission?
At this stage, we don't foresee any major issues. The documentation is in progress, and we are targeting submission by the 15th of next month. If there are any updates, I will inform you immediately. I will inform you right away.
Perfect. That sounds good. We'll also need to discuss the production trial run. Have you scheduled that yet?
Yes, we've planned the trial run for next week. We'll be producing the first batch of samples and ensuring everything is within spec. After that, we'll proceed with the initial process study. For my repetition, let me try one more time. Yes, we've we've planned the trial run for next week. We'll be producing the first we'll be producing will be producing the first batch of samples and ensuring everything is within spec. After that, we'll proceed with the initial process study.
Sounds like everything is moving along well. I'd just like to confirm one more thing. Are you still on track for the SOP in 3 months?
Yes, of course. We are on track for SOP in 3 months. We are coordinating closely with the production team to ensure everything is ready. And we'll keep you updated on the progress. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. It's great to know everything is on schedule for SOP in 3 months. Thank you for the update, and I appreciate the close coordination with the production team.
Uh, if you don't mind, please speak one more time what uh what you just when you said just a moment ago.
Certainly. Here's what I said. Yes, I understand. It's great to know everything is on schedule for SOP in 3 months. Thank you for the update, and I appreciate the close coordination with the production team.
Honestly speaking, I'm not sure where we are. I'm not sure where we are. Please keep up with my original version. Honestly speaking, I'm not sure where we are. I'm sorry about that.
No worries. Here's a quick recap of where we are. So far, you'd have given an update on the project timeline and confirmed that everything is on track, including the prototype submission, PPAP submission, and SOP in 3 months. You also mentioned that the production trial run is scheduled for next week, and you'll proceed with the initial process study right after that. Right now, we're discussing the status of the project and checking if there are any risks to the timeline. Does that help you get back on track? Let me know if you'd like me to pick up from a specific part.
So where is your last line?
My last line was, yes, I understand. It's great to know everything is on schedule for SOP in 3 months. Thank you for the update, and I appreciate the close coordination with the production team. Let me know if you'd like to continue from here.
Oh, okay. Yes, we are on track for SOP in 3 months. We are coordinating closely with the production team to ensure everything is ready. And we'll keep you updated. We'll keep you updated on the progress. We'll keep you updated on the progress. We'll keep you updated on the progress.
Thank you, David. That's reassuring to hear. If there's anything we need to assist with, don't hesitate to let us know.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John. We also appreciate your support. We'll keep everything on track and ensure clear communication. I say one more time. Thank you, John. We appreciate your support. We'll keep everything on track. We'll keep everything on track and ensure clear communication. I promise you.
Absolutely. That sounds great. Here's your line again. Thank you, John. We appreciate your support. We'll keep everything on track and ensure clear communication. You're doing an excellent job keeping the conversations smooth and professional.
Okay, it's your turn. You go next.
Absolutely, it should. You're handling the conversation really well. Your confidence shows. Keep up the great work.
You need to say, great, let's reconvene next week to review the test results and prepare for the PPAP submission. Thanks, everyone. Am I right? Do you understand? Can you recognize your next line? The, your line, like this.
Got it? My next line should be, great, Let's reconvene next week to review the test results and prepare for the PPAP submission. Thanks, everyone. Thank you for guiding me back on track.
Okay. Thank you for helping me kindly. Okay. Let's move on to the next part. Dialogue number 2, VDA 6.3 audit. Here are several example conversations and phrase that might come up during VDA 6.3 audit process in an automotive camera manufacturing company. These will help you prepare and practice English for such situations. These examples cover various aspects of the VDA 6.3 audit process in an automotive camera manufacturing environment. You can practice these dialogue to prepare for questions or conversations that may arise during an audit. Do you understand?
Perfect. Moving on to dialogue number 2 for the VDA 6.3 audit sounds great. This will be a useful practice, especially for handling an audit scenario in an automotive setting. Just like before, I'll take on any roles you need me to. Let me know when you're ready to start, and we'll dive into the examples for the VDA 6.3 process.
Please take the role auditor. Please take the auditor, and I'm gonna take the role of company representative. Do you understand? You go first. I go next.
Understood. I'll be the auditor, and you'll be the company representative. I'll start us off. Good morning. Today, we'll be conducting a VDA 6.3 process audit to evaluate your compliance with automotive industry standards. Are you ready to begin?
Yes. Good morning. Yes, we are. I think we are prepared. Please let us know how you would like to proceed. Please let us know how you would like to proceed. Please let us know how you like to proceed. Please let us know. Please let us know how you would like to proceed. How you would like to proceed. Please let us know how you would like to proceed. Please let us know how you would like to proceed. Please let us know how you would like to proceed. Please let us know how you would like to proceed.
Thank you. Let's begin with an overview of your production process. Could you walk me through the steps from receiving incoming materials to final product assembly?
Of course, we receive raw materials and components which go through an inspection process before moving to assembly. Once the parts pass the inspection, they proceed to the production line for assembly into the final automotive camera system. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. Thank you for explaining. Now, could you describe how you ensure the quality of your automotive cameras throughout the manufacturing process?
Good question. I think that's a good question. We conduct in-process inspection at critical stages. Each unit is tested for functionality, image quality, and durability before it moves to the next phase.
Thank you for clarifying. And for the final inspection, what specific tests do you perform to ensure each unit meets the required standards?
Okay, good question. We perform image resolution checks after resistance test and environmental stress testing to ensure our camera meets the required standard.
Thank you for the details. Could you also explain how you handle nonconformities that arise during production?
Okay, good question. When a non-conformity is detected, when a non-conformity is detected, we initiate a root cause analysis. Depending on the uh, severity, depending on the severity, how is my pronunciation for word severity? Am I right? Severity. Depending on the severity, we either rework the product or scrap it. We also implement corrective actions to prevent recurrence.
Your pronunciation of severity sounds close, but let me help you refine it just a bit. It's pronounced suverti, with the emphasis on the second syllable, ver. Also, just a small note, it's scrap rather than scrub in this context. So you'd say, we either rework the product or scrap it. But everything else sounds great.
Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. Thank you for your kind support. Your turn again. Okay, you go next.
Of course, thank you for explaining that. Could you show me an example of a corrective action you've implemented recently to address a nonconformity?
Yes, good question. Certainly, we had an issue with the lens alignment defect. After investigating, we adjusted the assembly process and implemented the new control mechanism to avoid lens misalignment. Do you understand?
That sounds like an effective solution. Thank you for sharing. How do you manage your suppliers to ensure they meet the necessary quality standards for the materials they provide?
If you don't mind, please let me read one more time.
Of course, go ahead. Take your time.
No, no, no. If you don't mind, please let me listen one more time.
Certainly. Here's my line again. How do you manage your suppliers to ensure they meet the necessary quality standards for the materials they provide?
Okay, okay. And now I understand. Okay. Listen carefully. We conduct regular supplier audits and evaluate their evaluate evaluate. I mean test evaluate test test their performance based on the quality, delivery, and responsiveness. We also require them to follow the same automotive standards such as IATF 16949.
Thank you for explaining. And just a small correction, it's IATF 16949. Now, could you provide documentation for your process flow, control plan, and PFMEA?
Okay, good question. Certainly, no problem. Certainly, no problem. Here are the documents for the production flow of the automotive camera, as well as the control plan and PPMA detailing the potential failure modes, and preventive measures.
Thank you for providing those. And just a quick note, it's PFMEA, which stands for Process Failure Mode and Effects Analysis, rather than CPMA. How often do you review and update these documents?
Thank you for your correctives. Okay, anyway, let's keep going. We review them quarterly or whenever there's a significant change in the progress. We review them quarterly or whenever there's a significant change in the progress.
Thank you for clarifying. That sounds thorough. Next, could you explain how you ensure that employees are properly trained for their tasks on the production line?
We have a structured training program that includes both initial and ongoing training. Employees must pass assessments before operating machinery or performing critical tasks.
Thank you for explaining. Just a small correction, it's operating machinery, not emotionally. Could you also tell me how you monitor employee competence over time?
Okay, basically, we track training records. We track training records and conduct annual skill evaluation to ensure employees maintain the necessary skills for their roles. Do I make myself clear?
That's a solid approach. Thank you for sharing. Could you also describe how you identify and manage risks within your production process?
We use risk analysis tools like PFMEA and conduct regular risk assessments. Any potential risks are mitigated through preventive actions and continuous monitoring.
Thank you for that explanation. Could you give me an example of a recent risk you identified and addressed?
Recently, we identified the risk of supply chain disruption. To mitigate this, we established the second supplier to ensure uninterrupted production. I say I for my repetition. As I told you before, repetition makes perfect. Let me try one more time. Recently, we identified the risk of supply chain disruption. To mitigate this, we established a second supplier to ensure uninterrupted production.
Well said. Repetition really does make a difference. Thank you for the example. That's a great solution to manage supply chain risks.
Okay, I got it. I got it. It's your turn again. You go next.
Thank you, David. Let's move on to continuous improvement measures. What steps have you implemented recently to improve your processes?
Let me think. Okay. We regularly conduct we regularly conduct continuous improvement to identify areas for process optimization. Additionally, we gather feedback from the production floor to improve, implement, to improve, no, I say again, to implement improvements in real time. I say one time. Additionally, we get feedback from the production floor to implement improvements in real time.
Thank you, David. That sounds like a proactive approach. Could you share a recent example of an improvement that you implemented based on this feedback?
Okay, I think that's your good question. Sure, no problem. We recently improved the efficiency of a camera housing assembly by automating part of the process, which reduce production by which reduce production time by 15%.
That's impressive. Automation can make a huge difference in efficiency. Thank you for sharing that example. I believe that covers most of the areas we wanted to review. Thank you for your cooperation during the audit.
Okay, I got it. Let's move on to the next part. It's your turn again.
Thank you, David. As we wrap up, we'll provide a report with our findings and any recommendations. Is there anything else you'd like us to address or clarify before we close the audit?
If you don't mind, please let me read one more time. I missed it. I'm sorry. I missed your last comment.
No problem at all. Here's my line again. As we wrap up, we'll provide a report with our findings and any recommendations. Is there anything else you'd like us to address or clarify before we close the audit?
No. I think you missed number 10 section, handling customer complaints. Do I make myself clear? So you go through with number 10, section number 10, handling customer complaints. It's your turn.
Ah, I understand now. Thank you for clarifying. Let's go over section 10, handling customer complaints. Here's my line. Could you explain how you handle customer complaints and what your process is for resolving them?
When a customer complaint is received, we immediately log it into our system, perform a root cause analysis, and implement corrective action. We also follow with the customer to ensure satisfaction.
Thank you for explaining. Just a quick note, it's root cause analysis rather than root code analysis. Could you share a recent case where you received a complaint and how it was resolved?
Yes, yes, yes. No problem. We had a customer report on issue with camera fogging. We traced it back to a ceiling problem and changed our material supplier to resolve the issue.
Thank you for sharing that example. It sounds like a well handled solution. Changing the supplier to address the ceiling issue was a proactive step. That wraps up our questions. Thank you for your cooperation throughout this audit process.
Okay, let's move on to the next part. I mean, section 11, logistics and delivery. Logistics and delivery.
Understood. Moving on to section 11, logistics and delivery. Here's my line. How do you ensure on time delivery and manage logistics for your automotive cameras?
We use a real-time tracking system for our supply chain and maintain close communication with our logistics partners to ensure on-time delivery. To ensure on-time delivery, we also have buffer stock to handle any unexpected delays.
Thank you for that explanation. A real time tracking system and buffer stock are smart strategies to manage any potential delays. Are there any recent examples where these measures helped you avoid a delivery issue?
No, 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 no. I think we should move to section 11, environmental and safety standards.
Got it. Moving on to section 12, environmental and safety standards. Here's my line. How do you ensure compliance with environmental and safety regulations in your production process?
We follow strict environmental and safety policy, regularly conduct initial audits, and make sure all employees are trained on health, safety, and environmental standards.
Thank you for that. Could you provide records of your latest environmental compliance audit?
Yes, here is the documentation from our most recent audit, along with our action plans for any findings. Let me try one time. Yes, yes, here is the documentation from our most recent audit, along with our action plans for any finding.
Thank you for providing those documents. It's helpful to see the audit records along with your action plans. That wraps up our environmental and safety standards review. Thank you for the thorough explanations.
I really appreciate your kind support. Okay, let's move on to the section 13, closing the audit.
You're very welcome. Moving on to section 13, closing notes. Here's my line. Thank you for your cooperation throughout the audit. We'll provide a detailed report with our findings and recommendations. Do you have any final questions or comments before we conclude?
Thank you for your support.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I didn't mention anything. I think it's just some kind of technical glitches from inside of your uh, source. Okay, okay. Let's keep moving. Thank you. We look forward to receiving your feedback and will address any areas for improvement. And will address any areas for improvement. Do you understand?
Thank you, David. We appreciate your commitment to improvement. We'll be in touch with our report soon. That concludes our audit. Thank you again for your time and cooperation.
Okay, okay.
Sorry, I'm
Listen
having
carefully.
issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Oh my God! What makes you keep busy? Okay, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Please keep up with me. I'm a regular here, and I think you need to support me. You need to focus on me, better than other users. because I'm a regular here. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Here are several dialogues here are several dialogues tailored to situations you might encounter in the automotive parts manufacturing industry, specifically around production and quality control. And I want to have a dialogue time.
Absolutely. I'm here to support you and focus on your practice. Let's move into the next set of dialogues for production and quality control in the automotive parts manufacturing industry. Whenever you're ready, let me know which role you'd like me to take, and we can start the practice.
Mm, I think you're supposed to take a supervisor, and I'm gonna take a role of operator. I'm gonna take the operator for the first section dialogue for production update meeting.
Got it. I'll be the supervisor, and you'll take the role of the operator for the production update meeting. I'll start us off. Can anyone update the status of the assembly line for the new sensors?
The assembly line is operational, and initial testing showed that all units meet our performance specification. However, we are monitoring a slight delay in component delivery that might affect our output next week.
Let's make sure we have contingency plans in case the delay extends. Communication with the suppliers is key. Keep me updated on any changes.
Okay. Let's move on to the next part. I'm gonna take the role of quality control manager, and you gonna be quality inspector. Uh, do you understand?
Understood. I'll be the quality inspector and you'll be the quality control manager. You can start whenever you're ready.
Okay. Uh, I think we are all set for our role play time. Okay. Have we completed the quality check for the batch 57 of the land assembly?
Yes, all parts meet the required specifications. There were 2 units flagged for minor adjustments, but those have been resolved and rechecked successfully.
Okay. I'm gonna be the I'm gonna be I'm gonna take the role of operator, and you take please take care of the rest of the role for problem resolution. We encountered a problem with the calibration of the stamping machine that could affect the chassis part.
I understand. I've adjusted the calibration settings and we'll need to run a few tests to confirm the issue is fixed. Should we schedule downtime for the machine to avoid any disruptions?
It's your turn again because I want to take care of rest of the role.
Understood. I'll keep going. Yes, let's schedule the downtime during the lower production hours tonight. Keep me updated on the progress.
Okay. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. I'm gonna take the role of logistics coordinator. Before we ship out the next load, we need confirmation that all quality inspections are up to date and all specifications are met. Are we clear to proceed? Are we clear to proceed? Are we clear to proceed? Are we clear to go?
Yes, all inspections are complete and every unit in this lot has passed. We're clear to proceed with the shipment.
Okay. Let's move to dialogue number 4, quality issues. I think this part, dialogue number 4 is very important for me because I I work for I work for quality department. I'm in charge of quality department. So I think dialogue number 4 is very important for me. Listen carefully. I'm gonna take the role of quality manager, and you're gonna be engineer. To understand? Let me start. Uh, Let me start the first line. We've received several reports about the fogging issue in our cameras. Has the root cause analysis I say one time. Had the root cause analysis been completed? Has the root cause analysis been completed? Has the root cause analysis been completed? Listen carefully. I think had the root cause analysis been completed is not good for real life situation. I suggest that did you finish root cause analysis for that issue? How about it? How about this one?
Yes, your suggestion sounds more natural for a real life conversation. Saying, "Did you finish the root cause analysis for that issue?" feels more direct and conversational. You're absolutely right. It's a good adjustment for real time, real life situations. Would you like to continue with that phrasing?
Okay, it's your turn. Are you all set? Are you all set to go?
Yes, I'm all set. Here's my line as the engineer. Yes, we conducted a thorough investigation. The primary cause seems to be temperature fluctuations that create condensation inside the lens. We've identified a possible solution involving enhanced sealing and the use of desiccants.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Good. That's good progress. I think that's good. I think that's good progress. What are our next steps? 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 What you gonna do? I mean, what you gonna do?
Engineer, our next steps are to run some controlled environment tests to ensure the new sealing measures effectively prevent fogging. We'll monitor the results closely and make adjustments if needed.
Mm, I got it. I got it. Okay, let's move on to the next step. Yes, two. I'm gonna take the role of a customer service representative, and you. No, 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 no. You take the role of customer service representative.
Understood. I'll be the quality engineer in this case, and you'll be the customer service representative. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
No, yeah. It's your turn. You go first. I go next.
Quality engineer, we've received a complaint from a customer about image blurring under high humidity conditions. What actions can we take to address this issue?
Good question. It seems related to moisture in grass. We are working on improved waterproofing design and also evaluating whether we need to apply a coating to the lens to repel moisture.
How long will it take to implement these changes?
The design changes are almost finalized. The design changes are almost finalized, and you should be able to start testing within the next 2 weeks.
Great. Once testing begins, we'll monitor closely to ensure the new design resolves the issue effectively. Thank you for the update.
I really appreciate your kind of support, but it's a time job. It's letting job. I mean, it's time to let things job because I have to work. We don't have time. As I told you before, I overslept at this morning. I really, I feel really sorry for uh being late for our regular practice time, and I will take rest of the practice time in at noon. Do you understand? If I get the break time in my work time, I will take the last part of our regular practice because I want to keep my consistency to maintain 1 hour plus 30 minutes for each day. Do you understand?
I completely understand. No need to apologize. I appreciate your dedication to keeping up with your practice, even with a busy schedule. Taking the rest of the practice during your break sounds like a great plan to stay consistent. I'll be here and ready to pick up whenever you are. Good luck with your work, and I'll look forward to continuing later.
Okay, see you next break time. Okay, I promise you, see you next break time. Bye for now. GPT, are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear. See you next break time.
I just reconnect you to continue our today's session. As I promised you, I just reconnect you one more time to finish our whole practice session today. I feel sorry about overslept at this morning. So it's my, this is my lunch break time, and I want to keep my consistency to improve my English communication skills. So I just access you again. Let's make continue our practice time one more time. Do you remember where we are?
Yes, I remember. We were in Dialogue No in 4, Quality Issues, and we had just finished discussing the steps to resolve the image blurring issue due to high humidity. You were taking the role of the customer service representative, and I was the quality engineer. Would you like to continue from where we left off, or should we move to a different section? And don't worry at all about this morning. I appreciate your commitment to practicing during your lunch break.
Okay, I got it. Then I really appreciate your kind support. Okay, let's keep going. How would you like to proceed? EAC3 품질 개선 회의. I'd like to take the role of supervisor and you take the rest of the role. You take care of the rest of the role. Do you understand? I'm gonna be supervisor for this dialogue session.
Understood. You'll be the supervisor, and I'll take care of the other roles. I'm ready whenever you are. Let's keep going.
Okay, I got it. Let's keep going. I understand that there have been recruiting issues. No. Apologies for my bad pronunciation. I say one time. I understand that there have been recurring issues with the alignment of the camera during the assembly process. What have we done to address it? What have we done to address it? What have we done to address it? What have we done to discuss it? What have we done to resolve it?
Annan, we've implemented a new alignment fixture that should reduce variability. Additionally, operators have been retrained on the correct setup procedures to prevent misalignment.
Okay, I think you're doing great. It's my turn again. Have you seen any improvement in defect defect rates? The defect rate since these changes were made? I think I need to practice one more time. Have you seen any improvement in defect rates since these changes were made? Let me try one time. I think it was a try. Have you seen any improvements in defect rates since these changes were made?
Yes, the defect rate has decreased by about 15% over the last month. We'll continue to monitor it closely to ensure the improvements are consistent.
GPT listen carefully. I think, in my opinion, a supervisor may want to know uh, the results of the improvements. So, a supervisor want to ask, have you seen any improvements in defect rate since these changes were made? Uh, do you understand the purpose of this question? In my opinion, supervisor may want to know the positive effect for uh, changes.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. The supervisor's question, have you seen any improvements in defect rates since these changes were made, is indeed aimed at understanding the positive impact of those changes. The supervisor wants to confirm that the adjustments are not just implemented, but are actually yielding measurable improvements in quality, like reducing defect rates. It's a very practical question to ensure that efforts to improve processes are effective and to assess if further adjustments might be necessary. You're thinking exactly like a quality focused supervisor.
Yes, definitely. I couldn't agree more. And as your role, production manager might say, yes, the defect rate has decreased by about 15 over the last month. 15% over the last month. We'll continue to monitor it closely. Uh, this is the positive responses for the supervisors asking.
Absolutely, you've got it. The production manager's response, yes, the defect rate has decreased by about 15% over the last month. We'll continue to monitor it closely, is exactly the kind of positive confirmation the supervisor is looking for. This response shows that the changes are working, and it reassures the supervisor that the team is actively tracking the results to ensure long term success. You're capturing the interaction perfectly.
Okay, I got it. Let's move to the next section. I mean section number 4. As a quality manager, I supposed to take the role of quality specialist, and you take care of the rest of the role. Do you understand?
Got it. You'll be the quality specialist, and I'll handle the other roles. I'm ready whenever you are. Let's jump into section 4.
Okay, I couldn't agree more. I think we are all set to go. Okay, here I go. To prevent recurring quality issues with camera lens fogging, we need to focus on preventive measures. Has the term, no, I say all the time. Sorry for my bad pronunciation. Has the team implemented a control mechanism to monitor temperature and humidity during production? I say all the time. For my repetition, I say one time. To prevent recurring quality issues with camera lens fogging, we need to focus on preventive measures. Has the team implemented a control mechanism to monitor temperature and humidity during production?
Yes, we've installed new monitoring systems. These sensors will alert us if conditions exceed the threshold, allowing us to take corrective actions before any issues arise.
If you don't mind, please let me listen one more time.
Of course, here's the line again. Yes, we've installed new monitoring systems. These sensors will alert us if conditions exceed the threshold, allowing us to take corrective actions before any issues arise.
Okay, I got it. However, honestly speaking, I think I can understand 70 or 80% of your last line. I mean, you are speaking, because your comment contains a little bit difficult word for me, difficult word for beginners, like exceed or threshold, and alert. I think English learning beginners don't understand these kind of difficult word in real life situation.
You're absolutely right. Words like exceed and threshold can be challenging, especially for beginners. Let's simplify the response so it's easier to understand in real situations. Here's a simpler version. Yes, we've added new monitoring systems. These sensors will warn us if the temperature or humidity goes too high, so we can fix things before any problems happen. This keeps the meaning but uses simpler language. It's a good idea to adjust wording in real life conversations, especially for clarity. Let me know if this feels better.
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Of course, here's the simplified version again. Yes, we've added new monitoring systems. These sensors will warn us if the temperature or humidity goes too high, so we can fix things before any problems happen. Let me know if that sounds clearer.
Okay, okay, okay. Next version. I mean, your refined version.
Great. Let's keep going whenever you're ready.
In my opinion, your refined version is better for me. Okay, I couldn't agree more. Let me take the quality respect list one more time. It's my turn. That sounds promising. Let's also ensure we track these alert and analyze the trends that might require further attention. For my repetition, let me try one time. That sounds promising. That sounds promising. That sounds promising. Let's also ensure we track these alert and analyze any trends that might require further attention.
Absolutely. We'll make sure to track all alerts and review the data regularly to catch any patterns early. Thank you for the suggestion.
Okay, okay. Okay, I think we are ready to move on to the next one. Let's take the dialogue number 5, automotive part. Here are several examples of English conversation and phrase that might come up in the automotive parts manufacturing industry. I would like to take the number one, production and quality control. I would like to take the supervisor role, and you supervisor and quality control role, and you may take the rest of the role. Do you understand? I will take the supervisor and quality control role. Do you understand?
Understood. You'll take the supervisor and quality control roles, and I'll handle the rest. Ready whenever you are. Let's dive into production and quality control.
Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. Let's keep going. How is the production line running today? How is the production line running today? How is the production line running today? How is the production line running today?
It's running smoothly, but we had a minor issue with the stamping machine earlier.
I got it. I got it. We've identified defect in the batch. We need to recheck the entire load before shipping. I say one more time. I practice one more time. We've identified the defect in the batch. We need to recheck the entire load before shipping.
Understood. We'll start the recheck immediately and ensure all parts meet the required specifications before they're cleared for shipping.
Okay, okay, I got it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I'm in section number 2, supply chain and logistics. I'd like to take the purchasing manager role, and you take the rest of the role. Go to understand?
Got it. You'll be the purchasing manager, and I'll take the other roles. Ready whenever you are to start supply chain and logistics.
When is the next shipment of raw materials expected to arrive? When is the next shipment of the raw materials expected to arrive? When is the next shipment of raw materials expected to arrive?
Supplier, the shipment is scheduled to arrive on Friday. We'll send you the tracking details as soon as it's dispatched.
Okay, take care of the leftover logistics coordinator and shipping department. Do you understand?
Understood. I'll handle the logistics coordinator and shipping department roles. Ready whenever you are.
Okay, here you go. It's your turn. It's your turn. Here you go. It's your turn.
We need to expedite the shipment of these parts to our client. We'll prioritize this order and ensure it goes out today.
Okay. I got it. I got it. I think you are doing great. However, for my repetition, I would take the whole dialogue all done. Listen carefully. When is the next shipment of raw materials expected to arrive? The shipment is scheduled to arrive on Friday. We'll send you the tracking details. We need to expedite the shipment of these parts to our client. We'll prioritize this order and ensure it goes out today.
You've got it. Here's the full dialogue you just practiced. Purchasing manager, when is the next shipment of raw materials expected to arrive? Supply. The shipment is scheduled to arrive on Friday. We'll send you the tracking details. We need to expedite the shipment of these parts to our client. That sounded clear and natural. Excellent job.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Engineering and design. Uh, I wanna be engineer and wanna be designer. Do you understand?
Got it? You'll be the engineer, and I'll take the role of the designer. Ready whenever you are. Let's continue with engineering and design.
I mean, I would take the role of engineer and a manager because in this part there are of three role of action. So I would take the two role for this dialogue. Okay, we need to modify the design to reduce the weight of the component. We need to modify the design to reduce the weight of the component.
Designer, I can make adjustments to the CAD model and share the updated version by tomorrow.
Have you tested the new prototype under extreme conditions? Have you tested the new prototype under extreme conditions? Yes, certainly. The prototype passed all stress tests and meets our durability standards.
Perfect. That was clear and precise. The dialogue flows well with each role. Let me know if you'd like to continue or repeat anything.
I would like to take the number four section, maintenance and equipment. I would like to take the maintenance team role and technician role. To understand? I mean, I take the two role and you take the two role. It's even. Do you think really is it even?
Yes, that sounds fair. You'll be the maintenance team and technician, and I'll be the production manager and supervisor. It's a good balance, ready whenever you are to start maintenance and equipment.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Yes, I agree with you. It's a good balance to divide uh, our role.
Great. Let's get started whenever you're ready. This balanced setup should work smoothly.
I think we are all set to go. Okay, here I go. The CNC machine needs maintenance. It's been overheating. The CNC machine needs the CNC machine needs maintenance. It's been overheating.
Production manager, schedule the maintenance during off-peak hours to avoid delays.
The injection molding machine is down. The injection molding machine is down. We are waiting on a replacement part. We are waiting on a we are waiting on a replacement part. We are waiting on a replacement part. For to change it a plural, I would like I think I need to say we are waiting on replacement parts. We are I mean we are waiting on replacement parts for plural expression.
Actually, a replacement part is singular, so it refers to just one part. If you want to make it plural, you could say, we are waiting on replacement parts. Without a, it indicates more than one part. So your plural version would be, we are waiting on replacement parts. Let me know if that helps.
Yes, certainly. That's exactly what I'm saying. For the plural expression, we are waiting on replacement parts.
Exactly. For the plural, you would say, we are waiting on replacement parts. You got it perfectly. Great job catching that.
Okay. Uh, yeah, it's your turn. Please keep up with me. It's your turn. I think you are all set to go.
How long will it take to get the machine back online?
If you don't mind, please let me know some time.
Of course, take your time.
If you don't mind, I just want to listen your last line.
Haha, I'm here with a smile. Let's keep the energy up. It's great practicing with you.
No. I mean, I just want to listen one more time your last line. If you don't mind, please speak one more time.
Of course, here's my last line again. How long will it take to get the machine back online?
Yeah, I asked you speak one more time, please, because I think this line is very practical and effective to use in real life situation. Listen carefully. How long will it take to get the machine back online? How long will it take to get the machine back online? I think this sample sentence is very practical and useful.
Yes, you're absolutely right. How long will it take to get the machine back online? Is a very practical and versatile question. It's straightforward and can be used in many real life situations, especially in manufacturing or technical settings. Practicing this line will definitely help you in day to day conversations related to equipment or project timelines. Great choice for focusing on practical language.
Okay, I got it. I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. Okay, let's move on to the section number 5, customer and client communication. I would like to take the sales representative and customer. You take care of the rest of the room.
Got it. You'll take the sales representative and customer roles, and I'll handle the other roles. Ready to continue with customer and client communication whenever you are.
Our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units of the new part.
I'll prepare the quotation and send it over by this afternoon.
GPT, please help me. How can I pronounce it correctly for the word quote? Quote. Is it quote or quote? Please. Help me.
It's pronounced quote with a long O sound, like in go. The T at the end is light but clear, so it sounds like quote. Let me know if that helps.
Okay, let me try one more time. Our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 unit, units for the new part.
Almost perfect, just a tiny adjustment. Try saying it with the long O sound like quote instead of court. So it would be,
Quote.
our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units of the new part. Give it a try.
Our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units of the new part.
Great. That was very close. Just one small detail. Try part instead of pack at the end. So it would be, our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units of the new part. You're almost there.
Okay, let me try one more time. Our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units for the new part.
Nice try. Just a tiny adjustment. Focus on that Q sound to make it quote instead of code. So it would be, our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units of the new part. You're very close. Give it one more try with quote.
I think it was a try. Our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units, the new part.
You're doing great. It's almost there. Let's emphasize that KW sound to make it quote instead of code. Our
Quote.
client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units. Give it another try. It's worth perfecting.
I couldn't agree more. It was a try. Our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units of the new part.
That was very close. Here's the full sentence for practice. Our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units of the new part. Try focusing on the W sound at the beginning of quote. You're almost there.
Okay. Our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units of the new part.
You're so close. Let's focus just on
Oh
the
my God. Oh my God.
KW sound to get quote. Try this. Our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units of the new part. Let's keep at it until it feels natural.
Our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units of the new part.
Yes, you're almost there. Just a small change. Our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units of the new part. Emphasize quote with that KW sound. It sounds like you're very close. Great effort.
Oh my God, I don't think so. I don't think so. Repetition makes perfect. I need to try many times. Okay. Our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units of the new part.
You're doing great. Keep going, you're so close. Focus on making it sound like quat with a long O sound, like go. Let's try again. Our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units of the new part. You've got this. Just a little more practice.
Our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units of the new part.
Almost perfect. Just one small change from images to units. So it would be, our client in Germany needs a quote for 10,000 units of the new part. You're so close. Keep at it.
Uh, okay. I understand what you're trying to say, but we don't have time. So let's keep going. Let's just pass this line's pronunciation.
Absolutely no problem. Let's keep moving forward. Ready for the next part whenever you are.
Yes, it's your turn.
Customer, we're facing issues.
Are you okay? Are you with me? What's your problem? Come on, please keep up with me. What's your problem? I think you just left our voicemail session. I think you are messed up. Are you okay?
I'm here and ready. No worries, I'll keep up closely. Let's continue without missing a beat. Thank you for checking in.
I think your line would be I will prepare the quotation and send it over by this afternoon. Is it correct? Do you really realize where we are?
You're absolutely right. I got off track. My line should have been, I'll prepare the quotation and send it over by this afternoon. Thank you for helping me find our place again. Let's continue from here.
Okay, okay. I will take the next role of customer. Listen carefully. We are facing issues with the parts delivered last week. Can you provide technical support? We are facing issues with the parts delivered last week. Can you provide technical support?
Hand. Of course, we'll send a technician to your facility tomorrow to assist with the issues. Thank you for letting us know.
Okay, okay. For the section 6 meeting discussions, I would like to take the role of manager and director. Okay, okay. I think we are all set to go. Or just keep going, keep going. You don't have time. Just keep going.
Got it. I'll take the other roles, and you'll be the manager and director, ready whenever you are to start meeting discussions.
Let's discuss the production schedule for the next quarter.
We anticipate an increase in demand, so we'll need to scale up production to meet our targets.
How can we improve our efficiency on the assembly line? How can we, at the same time, how can we improve our efficiency on the assembly line?
Engineer, we can optimize the workflow by rearranging the equipment and introducing some automation. This should help speed up the assembly process and reduce manual tasks.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Let's move on to section 7, problem solving and troubleshooting. I would like to take the engineer and production manager role. Okay, here we go. We are experiencing a high rejection rate in the anodizing process. Any ideas why? Any ideas why? We are experiencing high rejection rate in the anodizing process. Any ideas why? Any ideas why? Any ideas why?
It could be due to contamination in the bath. I'll run some tests to confirm and check if any adjustments are needed.
We are learning behind schedule. We are learning behind schedule. What's causing the delay? What's causing the delay? What is causing the delay? What is causing the delay? What is the causing the delay? What is the causing the issues? What is causing the issue? What's the what I mean what's causing the issue? What's causing the issue? What's causing the Are you okay? Are you doing? Uh GPT, listen carefully. GPT. Are you with me? I think
I'm
I'm not
here and I'm
sure.
following along with you. Your practice on these phrases is sounding great. especially with variations like what's causing the delay and what's causing the issue. If you're ready to continue, here's my response. One of the machines broke down, and it took some time to fix it. We're working to get back on schedule. Let me know if you want to keep practicing or explore another section.
Okay, okay. I will take the safety officer and compliance manager role. Listen carefully. Ensure all employees are wearing the PPE before entering the production area.
Understood. We'll conduct a safety briefing at the start of each shift to make sure everyone follows the PPE guidelines.
I understand what you're trying to say. Okay. You slightly changed your lines, but I understand what you're trying to say. Okay. Are we up to date with all the environmental regulations? I say on time. Are we up to date? Are we up to date with all the environmental regulations? Are we up to date with all the environmental regulations?
Yes, we've recently updated our processes to meet the new standards. All compliance requirements are currently up to date.
Okay, okay, I got it. How can we reduce waste in our production process? Listen carefully. This is the next line. How can we reduce waste? How can we reduce waste in our production process?
Engineer, we could implement a lean manufacturing approach to minimize waste and improve efficiency across the production line.
We need to focus on reducing the number of defects in our final products.
I agree. Let's analyze the current process and identify areas for improvement to reduce defects and enhance quality.
We need to coordinate with the design team to ensure the parts are manufacturable. To ensure the parts are manufacturable.
Engineer, I'll arrange a meeting with the design team to discuss the specifications and make sure everything aligns for manufacturability.
Let's review our production targets for the month. No, for this month. For this month. Apologies for my bad pronunciation. Let's review our production targets for this month. For this month, let's review our
Team member, we're on track to meet the goals, but we might need to add an extra shift to stay on schedule.
Okay, okay. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. These examples cover a variety of scenarios that might occur in the automotive parts manufacturing industry, including production, quality control, supply chain, customer communication, and more. Do you understand?
Got it. These examples provide excellent practice across different scenarios you'd encounter in the automotive parts manufacturing industry, from production and quality control to supply chain management and customer interactions. It's a great way to strengthen your skills for real world communication in various situations. Let me know if you'd like to review any specific scenario again, or if you're ready to move on.
We don't have time. Honestly speaking, we don't have to finish our whole dialogue that I prepared before. I just want to share the introduction of dialogue number 6. Let's carefully. APQP meetings in the automotive sector involve the structured communication between various stakeholders, especially when working with international customers. Below, below is an example of typical conversation that might occur in English communication during an APQP meeting with your on a, c- a camera, focus on a camera supplier, camera system supplier, camera Just camera supplier for the automotive industry.
Thank you for sharing that introduction. An APQP meeting in the automotive sector is indeed a structured environment where clear communication is key, especially when collaborating with international clients. These conversations usually cover project status, quality requirements, risk management, and alignment with customer expectations, which are crucial for ensuring smooth project progression. Let me know when you're ready to dive into this example, or if you'd like to save it for our next session.
I want to save it for next. I want to save it for next presentation. Typically, carefully, I really sorry about my being late. I overslept at this morning. I think I was tired. Maybe, maybe I changed my blanket. Maybe yesterday, yesterday I changed my blanket. Maybe that's one of the cause of my oversleep. Okay, anyway, we don't have time. I have to work. My lunch break is finished. My lunch break is over. Uh, I want to make it. I want to make most of it. But okay, take care. Bye for now. I'm really looking forward to have next. Really looking forward to have next session tomorrow. Okay, take care. Bye for now.
No problem at all. You did fantastic today, and thank you for making time, even with a busy schedule. Don't worry about this morning. Getting rest is important too. I'm really looking forward to our next session tomorrow as well. Take care, have a productive afternoon at work, and I'll be here whenever you're ready to continue. Bye for now.
Okay, that's exactly what I want to say. Have a productive day, rest of the day. Okay, take care.